Okay, I love how she talks to me. She's got so much patience, and trust me, like, I am so self-conscious all the time when I'm, like, talking to people, and she's like, it's okay. She goes, and I passed medically, honey, and she puts her hand on my hand, and her hand's fucking cold, and so that tells me that she passed in a medical way, because when them old ladies, they touch me on the face, or they touch my hands, and they're cold, I'm like, ooh, you declined medically. Okay, cool. And she's this very sweet lady, very understanding. Hold on. Hers is a little different, but honestly, you're the last reading of the night, so it is what it is. It takes what it takes. Honestly. Um, she talks about you being really intuitive, but not really following your inner compass because you feel like, to feel like you need to be liked by other humans is a real weakness. If you shouldn't need to be liked by other humans, you shouldn't have to accommodate so much. I feel like she settles you down, like, hey, it's all gonna be okay. Like, you take on a lot. I don't know if she knows of, okay, I don't know if she knows of your kids or if she's been here since you've had kids, or maybe you have a couple kids in this lifetime. I think you're supposed to have a girl at some point, just saying. And I think that this Anna lady is a primary guardian angel for you, passes from under something underlying medical, but I think I already said that. Every time I have looked at her, she happens to be sitting down. She hasn't given me a direct sign or symbol, but she does happen to be sitting down. So I'm like, that's kind of a sign symbol. She had a hard time getting around. Typically, especially if it's an old lady, they get up and they start walking around. But she makes me feel like either her medical decline, like she was aware and kind of like let it happen. But this lady's a primary guardian angel for you. Okay, the younger one is probably my other grandma. She passed and I'm named after her. I love that. Okay, does this sound like the older grandma that you're looking for? I'm assuming it's grandma because you said young other grandma. Sweet, medically, hard time walking, short hair, really light, glasses, sitting down. I was going to say two-syllable first name, but we already know her name is Anna. Okay. So she was obviously being taken care of. Like, if you don't get around, you don't look that proper. You're being, you're medically, I haven't seen you get up once. You're probably not feeding yourself properly. So if I'm putting all my pieces together properly here, she's being taken care of in some way at the end of her life. And she's got the cutest little dark frame square glasses. And she's like, yeah, after this person died, I ended up, so I feel like she's trying to tell me, like, hypothetically, after my husband died, or after this happened, I ended up having to be taken care of here, and then I declined in a medical way. And then you feel guilt for not getting to say goodbye. And she says, we can't hold on to that. She laughs. She goes, ha ha. That's her laugh. Ha ha. She goes, real life happens. She's very sweet. She's very reassuring. Yeah, she lived with us until she went into the nursing home. I love it. Until this happened. So when she moved with you, was it because then she needed help taking care of herself? Did someone die and then she moved with you? Because she even gave us a timeline. Like, this happened and then I went into the nursing home to be taken care of, and then we made it a little while. She had a good time. It feels nice. It feels light. It feels like she's a little delusional in her old age. It feels good. But then you feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, like you didn't make it in time. You didn't know she was declining. I think we knew she was declining. Maybe we just didn't know the extent. Honestly, it feels like life just got normal. Feels like you got busy with your everyday. She did the normal decline thing. People don't last forever. Every single one of us has an expiration date. If you've got functioning organs that are alive, they only last so many years, And so, yeah, it feels like she's trying to reassure me that everything's okay. You didn't miss anything. It was just life. Everything's fine. I don't think we have a lot of things. I think we may have a piece of jewelry. Maybe. That's if you got it yet. Hello, kitty cat. Primary guardian angel. And you have dreams all the time. You have a hard time remembering them for sure. Do 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 do. Oh, I was like, I think you have this piece of jewelry or her ring. You're like, I wear it every day. I wear it every day. Every day. I love it. Oh, how'd she die? I know she was in a nursing home. We're assuming old age. Was it something specific or was it just the normal decline? I love the fact that you wear this every single day. She acknowledges that. And she points to it. And then do you have kids? Not to get into your personal life, but didn't she say she knows of like your kids? I don't know if you have kids now or if you've had like a kid since she's ended up passing, but she talks about you getting very busy with life and having kids. Have an awesome rest of your night. I wanted to follow you, but the influx of scammer was crazy and it never ended, right? It really does, and obviously it's nothing I can control, but I totally understand if I lose a couple followers because of how many spammers. It'd probably be easier if I didn't do stuff for free, but I can't help that. The fact that I do things for free a lot of the time is probably why I have a lot of scammers. So if I stopped doing things for free, it wouldn't feel so adrenaline-y when I reach out to you, but I'm not ready to not do free. So sorry, guys. Love you. Hopefully you guys hang in there, but I totally get it. I totally get it. All right. She goes, I don't have a lot of kids, but I have nieces and nephews that I'm very involved with. Well, I hope that wasn't a sign. Hope that wasn't like a surprise, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know if she's around when you have kids yet. Watch you get pregnant probably sometime this year. Probably sometime in 2025. Probably be a mom in 2026. I don't know if you're planning. I don't even know how old you are. Sorry if I'm doing that to you. So watch you be a mom and then your first kid's a girl. Just to know she's going to meet your kids before you do. Guarantee you get a girl that's just like you, has your little sassy attitude, and she can do her little laugh while she watches you handle your own karma. I think that sounds like a great time. So she's planning for the future. So don't be stuck on the past. Don't be feeling like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Just know the future, she's already planning for you. Okay? And she'll be laughing from up there. So you wear her ring and talk to her in real time and she'll get you through some things. Honestly, I don't know if you even want kids in this lifetime, but it would be very unlikely that you don't have kids in this lifetime. I'm not pressuring you. I'm just saying, like, it's just something you try to do. It's something you end up doing in every lifetime. Because that's what, like, really brings out that beautifully, naturally frustrated personality of yours. Really accentuates it. Blah, blah, blah. I've never seen a medium like you. You are unique. Thank you. Thank you. I get that a lot. I hope that's a good sign. Please make sure you're following me. Hands down, Kata's the most real out there. I'm definitely real. In all the ways. Alright, you've had at least 2 dreams of her since she's ended up passing. She wants to validate that for you. Listen, if you just journaled and wrote her some letters, you would get all your inner work done. I don't even think you listen to yourself fucking think half the time. Are you an Aquarius? You just keep going and adding projects to the list. You know? So, yeah. Love how you're choosing to honor her memory. You have to let go of the guilt of not being able to say goodbye or feeling like you weren't there. And then journal. Listen to yourself talk. Give yourself some inner dialogue. Give your inner dialogue a voice through your journal. Love it. You're an Aries, of course, because you don't stop. You're the leader. You are literally number 1, the leader, the hiker of the zodiac sign. You're like, you know what? Let's take both these trails. We either die or we're rich and we're down. And then you go... and you say, roll tide, and you keep going, and that's an Aries, okay? So, you know, you don't have to be everything for everyone, but it's kind of like ingrained in who you are. Pace yourself, self-care, journal, give your inner you some dialogue. I'm not saying, you know, that you're not valid, but I'm not saying you're always valid either because you're an Aries. So you all flip on a damn dime. I'm going to tell you that right now at the end of the day.